Welcome back to another Level Up Health video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as I'm always dropping new and exciting content to better your health. Thanks guys. Now in this video, we'll be going over if it's possible to reverse gray hair with vitamins and supplements. So let's jump right into it. Is it possible? The blunt and unfortunate answer to that question is no. Unless you're willing to dye your hair, you can't restore hair that's already gone gray back to its former color. But you may be able to preserve the rest of your color or delay the inevitable by making a few lifestyle changes. Most people begin developing gray or silver hair before the age of 50. What typically starts as a few gray strands may gradually increase over time to cover large areas of the hair. Eating the right nutrients and taking other proactive measures may help preserve existing hair pigmentation, delaying overall graying. People who begin to experience premature graying, which refers to the graying before the age of 30, may be particularly keen to try these preventative actions. Although it's mostly genetically driven, premature graying also has dietary components. Certain vitamins and minerals help to ensure that your hair follicles produce the pigments, aka melanin, that the hairs need to retain its natural color. Now, let's go over the beneficial vitamins and supplements that will nourish your hair follicles so that you can possibly stop or prevent the progress of graying hair. Calcium. Calcium isn't just important for your bones, it also preserves nerve, heart, and muscle health. Daily products such as milk and yogurt are prominent sources of this mineral. You can also find calcium in dark leafy greens, fortified cereals, and fish. Aim for at least 3 servings per day. Copper. Copper deficiency can interfere with energy production throughout your body, affecting your blood cells and connective tissues. This mineral also helps your body metabolize iron and create new blood cells. Copper plays a role in melanin production too. Getting enough copper in your diet can ensure that these processes remain intact. You can find it in peanuts, almonds, and lentils, as well as beef liver, crab meat, and white mushrooms. Iron. It's not uncommon to have low iron level if you have premature hair graying. Iron is an essential mineral that helps create hemoglobin in your blood cells. Hemoglobin, in turn, is responsible for carrying oxygen throughout your body. You can ensure that you're getting enough iron in your diet by eating meats, lentils, and dark leafy greens. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, make sure that you eat vitamin C rich foods at the same time, as this helps your body absorb more of the iron. Protein. You may have heard about keratin treatments for hair strengthening and smoothing, but internal keratin can also affect your overall hair health. Keratin is a type of protein that's present in surface cells. When keratin protein breaks down in the hair follicles, this can lead to hair loss and pigmentation changes, among other issues. You can't eat keratin per se, but ensuring that you get enough protein in your diet can allow your body to extract amino acids and turn them into keratin. Vitamin B5. Vitamin B5 is an essential nutrient that helps your body produce energy from the food you eat. It also helps make red blood cells. Although studies in mice have shown that vitamin B5 can reverse graying fur, there aren't any clinical studies to show that such efforts can happen in humans. However, getting enough vitamin B5 can ensure that your body is properly converting food into energy. Foods rich in vitamin B5 include fish, beef liver, and yogurt. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is important for both your metabolism and your immunity. If you don't get enough vitamin B6, you may develop symptoms like dry hair, cracked lips, and fatigue. The good news is that you can get vitamin B6 from a variety of different foods including fish, poultry, potatoes, and non-citrus fruits. Vitamin B6 deficiencies tend to be more prominent among people who don't eat meat. Certain autoimmune and kidney conditions can also change how your body takes in vitamin B6. The daily recommendation for adults is 1.3 milligrams, but older adults and people who are pregnant or breastfeeding require slightly more. Vitamin B6 is available as a standalone supplement. Alternatively, many multivitamins contain this nutrient. Vitamin B9. Vitamin B9, folate or folic acid, helps your body metabolize amino acids. It's also important for metabolic and DNA functions. When you're not getting enough vitamin B9 in your diet, you might experience hair, skin, and nail pigmentation changes. Examples of folate-rich foods include beans, asparagus, leafy greens, and citrus fruits. In terms of hair health, Vitamin B9 can ensure correct pigmentation. If you aren't eating enough folate-rich foods, you might wish to consider supplementation. The daily recommendation for most adults is 400 micrograms. However, not all multivitamins contain vitamin B9, so it's important to read product labels carefully. Your doctor may even recommend a separate folic acid supplement. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 deficiency is one of the most common causes of prematurely graying hair. Researchers have noted that vitamin B12 deficiencies are often congruent with folic acid and biotin deficiencies in people whose hair has started to turn gray early. Vitamin B12 is another nutrient that's essential for your metabolism, DNA production, and overall energy levels. You can ensure that you're getting enough vitamin B12 by eating foods like meats, dairy products, and fortified cereals. Research has found that many young adults with graying hair may also have vitamin B12 deficiency. Vegetarians and vegans are more prone to B12 deficiencies because the nutrient primarily occurs in animal products. The daily vitamin B12 recommendation for most adults is 2.4 micrograms. If you don't get enough vitamin B12, your doctor may recommend supplements, injections, or a multivitamin. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for bone health. It also helps your body absorb calcium more efficiently. Researchers have found people with prematurely graying hair also tend to have vitamin D deficiencies. This finding suggests that the nutrient also affects melanin production in the hair follicles. You can get vitamin D from moderate sun exposure, and it's also in foods such as eggs, fatty fish, and fortified products. Zinc. Zinc is a mineral that's responsible for protecting your cells and DNA from invaders, which is why people often tout it as a cold remedy. It also helps your body make protein. Zinc deficiency may affect your hair health as well. This mineral is widely available in beans, whole grains, red meat, and oysters. If you're not getting enough of the above nutrients in your diet, consider taking one or more supplements to help. Certain nutrients can ensure that your hair follicles are producing pigmentation as they should, especially in the case of premature graying. Talk to a doctor or another healthcare provider before taking any of the following supplements. These professionals can help determine whether you are truly deficient in these nutrients and advise you on any next steps. Fish oil or copper. Fish oil supplements could be another option if your doctor suggests taking them. One study found that participants with prematurely graying hair had higher cholesterol levels. Taking fish oil supplements could potentially be one way to address this. Copper can also be present in seafood. The daily recommendation for most adults is 900 micrograms. Your doctor may recommend copper supplements if a confirmed deficiency has affected your blood cells and energy production. These effects could result in graying hair and other noticeable symptoms. Biotin. Most people believe that biotin supplements can make hair thicker and stronger. Research also suggests that biotin deficiency may play a role in premature graying. The daily recommendation for most adults is 30 micrograms. Catalase enzymes. Catalase enzymes are responsible for breaking down hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen. Some people have a condition called acatalasemia, which causes low levels of these enzymes. Over time, these low levels can cause toxins to build up in the body. Catalase supplements are only helpful if your body is low in these enzymes. Your doctor will be able to help make this diagnosis. Herbal remedies may help, but use with caution. To improve overall hair health, some people turn to herbal remedies. For example, people have used a Chinese herb called Polygonum multiflorum for alopecia, aka hair loss, as well as liver disease, diabetes, and heart disease. However, research shows that this popular herb might do more harm than good by damaging your liver. Therefore, use herbal remedies for graying hair and other health concerns with caution. When in doubt, consult a doctor or another healthcare provider. Herbs can be just as powerful as conventional medications and may interact with any drugs or supplements that you're already taking. Quit smoking. It's no secret that smoking is bad for your health. It may even contribute to premature graying, especially before the age of 30. If you're ready to quit, talk to a doctor or another healthcare provider. They can advise you on how best to go about this and connect you to helpful resources. Practice better stress management. The association of high stress with sudden hair whitening is questionable. There's even some debate over whether there's really an established link between long-term stress and premature graying. If stress is indeed contributing to your gray hairs, better stress management can help. Plus, a less stressful lifestyle certainly doesn't hurt. So to wrap up this video, I just want to say that while diet and an overall healthy lifestyle can help minimize gray hairs, there's only so much that you can do to control the natural loss of melanin in your hair follicles. There's also a significant genetic component to graying hair. If your parents dealt with premature grays, the chances are that you will too. Still, this doesn't mean that you can't try to slow down the graying process. That's it for this video on if it's possible to reverse gray hair with vitamins and supplements. Let me know in the comments section down below if you plan on using any of this information to help with graying hair or possibly prevent or delay future graying hair. But as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks guys. See you in the next video.